a spot about them being a gangster and you thinking they not.
That's why I hustle. Yeah, I got to hustle.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who the fuck I am, so I don't even waste time telling y'all my name. Decided to get on here, fuck with y'all tonight. A lot of shit on my mind, man. Sometimes bullshit can overweigh your mind. I do this right here, like I said. I know there's others out there that may be struggling, going through that thing called life. Part of why I do this shit is because right now, this present moment, it's been going on for like half a year now, y'all. Talking about this motherfucking road to redemption. This shit ain't easy. Sometimes it feels like your good can overweigh your bad. And when I say your good overweigh your bad, I'm talking about good shit versus shit fucked up. So, without further ado, we're gonna jump into this shit tonight. None of this shit is rehearsed. Let's get that clear. Half of the time when I get on this motherfucker, I don't be knowing what I'm gonna say. I just let God direct me. But we all got that part of us that's flesh. For y'all that read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna understand what I mean when I say a flesh. I done lived in mine a long time. And sometimes a nigga just feel like that's the motherfucking reason I can't get ahead. It seemed like every time I make it 10 steps forward, I get pushed 20 steps back. That's why I'm out here preaching this shit to these youngsters, man, because part of this shit you gotta know is if you done did a lot of fucked up shit in your lifetime, then eventually you gonna get to the point to where that shit catch up with you. And it will reflect in your everyday life. And it's gonna hit you in different ways that you never thought it would. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm going through it right now like a motherfucker, y'all. It's a lot of shit at the end of the day I don't speak on about my life personally, you know what I'm saying? Because everything ain't about me with this shit. I'm doing it mainly for the youngsters so that they don't make the same decisions. Because it's easy to follow up behind other niggas' footsteps when there's no leader. That's why my video last night was on structure. It's to reach all y'all motherfucking leaders out there. Because I know it's a lot. I see the potential of some of you youngsters. Shit, if you want to be the next motherfucking Larry Hoover, no disrespect, there'll never be another chairman of the board like that. A nigga with that much power. But if you wanted to be something of that nature, you got the potential to do it. But you got to believe in yourself. And for the longest, that was my biggest problem. I didn't believe in my motherfucking self. The lifestyle that I lived, that I'm still living to this day, in other ways, I had to realize that I was being a fucking follower. When I'm the born leader, all my life I done had my homies following me. But at the end of the day, that shit come with a price. You gotta remember, it's a negative to every positive. So I mean, if you gonna go against the positive, you gotta understand that it's a negative outcome coming with that. And I'm speaking to all my niggas that's out there that's on the drilling and shit like that. I feel you. I got lots of loved ones. Plenty of my crowns that ain't here no more. So I do understand for all those drillers, but I mean, shit ain't so sweet when you in the position of being the father, to where your kid may come to you and say, Dad, yeah, they want to put me on at school. What? These are things you might find yourself running into. My little mans mean everything to me, you know what I'm saying? My young men. But it was a point in time. And I mean, I'm still struggling with this shit to this day. But I woke up. But for the longest time, I didn't have it in me to teach them different. Because I wasn't willing to accept where I was going wrong in order to change to do different. And I paid a high ass price for that. And for y'all that know me like that, y'all know I paid a high ass price for that. My son is 13 years old. He's now following and seeing and witnessing some of the same shit that I dealt with growing up. Except for me, on my mama's side, I was my mama's only kid. My mama's only child. So it wasn't but one of me. So I had to make it back home. That'd broke my mama's heart. I couldn't do that. Whether it meant, if this nigga get in my way today, I'ma shoot this motherfucker. If that's what it take to make it back in this house, for the longest time, I was with that. Then it got to a point to literally all I wanted to do was steal, kill, and destroy. A destructive motherfucker. There's things in your lifetime that you do, and everybody know what the fuck they done did in their life. So it ain't no reason for us to elaborate on it. But if you know you done did a lot of fucked up shit in your lifetime, you have to at one point expect. You have to answer for that. Some type of accountants. You have to take accountability for your actions. Some niggas do it willingly, others forcefully. And for years, I struggled in life because I couldn't do it willingly. Sorry, y'all. My phone camera died. But as I was saying, I couldn't do it willingly. I had to be forced. God had to literally put me in a fucking position to lose everything. Shit go deep. Shit go real deep. Shit ain't sweet when it come down to losing everything. Sometimes God will put you in a position to lose everything to regain it all. But life sometimes go in the fashion of where you don't see it that way. Not for that moment. Not when it's bothering. So this is for all my shorties, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all niggas see this shit beforehand and before you fuck your life off. My son is only fucking 13 years old. Now, yeah, this is true. By 13, shit, I was doing the fucking most. But really, what the fuck I'm supposed to tell him? What do you tell a 13-year-old kid? When it comes down to them asking you about getting put on? First and foremost, I give it to him from a father's perspective. My son is not in the room right now, so I can be real with y'all. I can't help but think in my mind, how the fuck do I tell him that this shit ain't right? When he came from the fucking environment, that he might step outside and I might be out in the backyard. Niggas might be getting put on. The fuck I'm supposed to tell him? How the fuck am I really supposed to convince him that this shit is watered down? It's more to it than what you think. This shit is stressful. This shit difficult. You won't have shit. Your girl will leave you. Your kids will be confused. The example you set today follow you tomorrow and 10 years down the line. But some point you gotta ask yourself, did God take these things away from you? Or are these things that were removed from your life because you was too deeply enrooted in who the fuck you are? I'ma just be real with you. Shit that I've been doing I've been doing it for a long fucking time. So I'm pretty much fucked when it come down to me. I can't be a different motherfucker. I'm learning. I'm trying to progress. I'm trying to take that road to redemption. So I give the game to those that listen. Unfortunately, I have to lace my children with the game. Because this is the world we live in. And it's hard out there. But if it's the last thing I do before I leave this earth, and I don't give a fuck when that is. I don't give a fuck if it's tomorrow. It's my time to go, it's my time to go. But I will lace them. Not just my boys, my daughters too. How to be productive young men and women. Cause shit, I'm giving the game to y'all and I'm doing it for free. So why would I not do that for my own? And make sure that they lace first. Y'all probably wondering why I got this green rag around my motherfucking hand. It really ain't to be on no tough guy shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. My carpal tunnel was fucking with me, and I ain't got no motherfucking ace bandage right now. So, I got my shit wrapped up. Ain't to be on no tough guy shit though. Cause I done held enough of these in my motherfucking lifetime. Believe that. But before you get that to that road to redemption, you have to first be willing to accept that there are things in your life that you need to make a change on. And do it sincerely. Not for no come up. Not because you snake thinking. But because it's from your motherfucking heart. Regardless of whether you say you ain't got one, motherfucker, if you didn't, you wouldn't be breathing. You wouldn't be living. The sick, fucked up thinking that I used to do when I was out in that field, now I sit here and recollect that a lot of it was foolish. But only fools will be spared for so long. So everything you do, realize that you take accountants for that shit. When you standing behind that motherfucking pistol getting ready to blick. Some niggas wasn't made for that shit. So I'm trying to catch the ones that didn't know that they wasn't ready or wasn't made for that shit before it's too late. And for y'all that are ready, is out there, know that you ain't alone. And you can listen to a motherfucker that's done been out there. I understand the sickness. Because that's what it is. But I'm going to tell y'all like a gangster told me one day. Eventually, your knees going to bow, homie. And you will take accountability for your actions. Tales of a Las Vegas gang member, y'all. I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time. But please try to get on your road to redemption before it's too late. Before you lose the things that are most important to you. Shit you'll kill for. Or at least the shit you're supposed to kill about. If it means to protect. KT, motherfucking Las Vegas Shark, y'all. West. I'm out.